Hello, welcome to a video. Seems a bit unnatural doing videos at this point, but like I said, I am back with weekly videos, and this is not a review or anything this time. What this one is having a little look. So what I want to do is every single month have a look at like some Apple-ish news in like a wrap-up kind of thing, right? So bear with me. There's a guy on Twitter called Apple Hub, so if you've not followed him, go check him out. He does all his graphics where he lets you know whether you should be buying certain Apple products at this time because there might be a new one coming, or there's going to be a long time between a certain product or something like that. So that's what this video is about, and I'm almost certain that when I'm recording this, that Apple are going to announce an Apple event, which is meant to be on March 8th. So I'm just going to do two little bits just in case that they do or they don't. All right, so just bear with me a second. Oh, the Apple event has been announced, which is exciting. We can have a look at the graphic and it will tell us not much, but we will pretend we think we know what it is. And then the other bit. So no Apple event has been announced yet, but there is one meant to be coming early on in March. Right, I think we covered basis, haven't we? Let's get to the proper video. So we are meant to be seeing in March a couple of new products from Apple, and it's been a while since we've seen a regen of the iPhone SE, and that is what we're meant to get in March alongside a new iPad Air. So if you're thinking about buying an SE or an iPad Air, then maybe just hold off for a second, because this is what you're meant to see on the new one. With the iPhone SE, we're obviously now in our third generation, and there's no going to be massive redesign for this. We're going to pretty much be keeping with the same phone, so we're going to get that 4.7-inch HD display. The one thing that will be updated though is going to be that chip, so we're now going to get an A15 Bionic chip, which is going to make it nice and speedy and nice and quick as well. Touch ID is still going to stay around, which is handy for quite a lot of people at the moment until Apple do their face unlock with masks, which is meant to be coming in the new iOS 15 beta, but still fingerprints are really important. And with the SE, it's going to get bumped up from 4G to 5G, and it's probably still going to stay around at the same price as well. So we're still going to be looking at about £399, $399 for this phone. So if you're thinking about buying an iPhone SE, don't do it. Just hold off just a little bit. And then that brings us to the iPad Air, which his last refresh was actually a really fun refresh, adding colors and adding some nice little extra touches to it, and made it really powerful. It was kind of stacking up with the iPad Pro, wasn't it, for a little bit? But on the new iPad Air, we're expecting to see a couple of changes on here as well. So the first change that we're expecting to see is that A15 Bionic chip that they're going to put into this iPad. So it makes it quicker, a little bit more snappier, and obviously we always want to see quicker and snappier things. This 5th generation iPad Air though is then going to get 5G as well, so that's something that we're quite excited about, a bit more 5G on an iPad. And talking of fives, that's where we're going to be with the price. We're going to be looking at around about $599 for this new iPad Air, and within all of that, you're going to get a few extra features. So you'll probably get center stage on the iPad, which the iPad Pro's got last time round as well. So again, if you're looking to get one of those iPad Airs at the moment, just hold off if you can wait, and then maybe, hopefully, you'll get a bit of a better one in a few weeks' time. And I almost forgot as well, we're going to be getting some new MacBook Airs and maybe a new Mac Mini over in the next couple of weeks or months. And this is both going to have that brand new M2 chip in it. So these were the first products that we saw Apple's M1 chip in, and again, the redesign for these is not going to really happen. They're going to be pretty much the exact same as what we saw last time out, but they are going to get a bit of a spec bump and just be that little bit better. That MacBook Pro that will have the M2 chip in it will still have that touch bar as well, and start at around about $1,299, so $1,299. And then when we go over to the Mac Mini, this will have potentially, this is the rumors, they might potentially have that new redesign. And the starting prices, we don't know yet. We're expecting it to be a bit more than what we saw on the last set of Mac Minis. So hold out unless you need it now. This is what I say. Unless you need one of these products right now, then go and buy it. But if you can hold off for a few months, then it might just be good to do so. But let's have a look at where we are with all the other products. And remember, these graphics that I'm going to show you now are all made by Apple Hub on Twitter. So do go and follow him, because I didn't make these, so I can't take any credit for it. If you're looking to pick up a 14 or 16-inch MacBook Pro or that MacBook Air, then now is a perfect time. There's still not going to be any sort of redesigns on them for quite a while, so go and get one if you're needing to go and pick one up. And the 24-inch iMac, we only got that redesign last year, so we're probably not going to see a new one on that as well. So if that's something that you're wanting, then you go ahead and go and get that as well. But if you're looking to try and get a bigger iMac, you want 27-inch, now's not the time. We're still really waiting for that redesign, and it's going to come eventually. Hopefully we're going to see it, but I would definitely hold off if you're looking for that bigger screened iMac. And then with iPads, if you're looking to go and get one, every single iPad is absolutely fine to go and buy at the moment. You're not going to get outdated really quickly, except on that iPad Air. So just be a bit careful on that one. But the iPad Mini only just got its redesign a couple of months ago, and the same with those iPad Pros with the M1 chip and the XDR display for that bigger one as well. But iPads are a go. You're all good with the iPads for now. And we spoke about it before, iPhones, the only one not to really go for would be the SE at the moment while we wait for that newer one. But if you need a phone, go and get it now. I think the best phone by miles still is the iPhone 13 Pro Max, just because the battery is unreal. Like, I use it almost every day, and I think the phone and the battery is, it's so good. Maybe an iPhone 12 mini, if you're going to get that, I would maybe stay away from it. Go and get an iPhone 13 mini, just because of the better battery life is on that one. So that's what I'd suggest with iPhones. And then finally, we're going to come to things like Apple Watches. So Series 7 and SE, you're good to go. They are fantastic to go and get. If you're looking to get an Apple Watch Series 3 though, don't do it. I don't think anyone should be going to get an Apple Watch Series 3. It's probably going to lose its support in the next year or two as well. So maybe that little bit of extra money is worth it if you're going to kind of want to keep your Apple Watch for a while. And also the Series 3 Apple Watches are just a little bit ugly. They're not actually that nice anymore. Then accessories with Apple TVs and AirPods and all of those other things. I reckon every single one of them is good to go, especially Apple Hub has put this on the graphic as well. Everything seems good. One of the things you don't ever should buy is going to be the Apple TV HD. If you have a 4K TV, go for 4K. But everything HomePod Mini, AirTags, AirPod Series 3, AirPod Max, AirPod Pros, you're all feeling good to go and get one of those. That is about it for this first episode of that Apple should you buy it roundup. I don't have a better name for it. If you have a better name, then do let me know in the comments below. That would be a dream, actually. And Apple may have announced that March 8th event, potentially March 8th event, who knows, but there is an Apple event coming as well. So we did both just in case. If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if I can add anything else to it to make it a little bit more exciting or anything like that. Of course, like it, subscribe to the channel as well. And if you do all of that, we'll see you later.